This is what you cut out.
Yes.
That is a shocker.
We're going to put the head on the K-Series, get it back in the car.
That was really scary.
Number 2.
I've got a good feeling about this one for some reason.
OK. Let's give it a go.
That was slick. It's been amazing, but in this episode, the fairy tale is coming to a close. We're finishing the Rover. Right now, if you're watching this video less than a week from when it's gone live, this car is finished and is up for sale. We're putting it up for auction on eBay with all the proceeds going to a military charity called Scotty's Little Soldiers. That's a charity that supports bereaved kids and young adults that have lost a parent in the armed forces. So if you fancy a mint Rover 25 and want to support an amazing cause, get bidding. The link is in the description and the top comment. Nick.
Mike.
Last time we were here, we got the engine started. What's happened since then?
OK, so in the last couple of weeks, we've fitted wings, the bumpers, the lights, a lot of the trim, the doors, all the door furniture, the rear axle, new brake pipes, all new brakes all round, discs, calipers, you name it. We've gone through the whole system. Bled the brakes, a few other little trinket parts that we're still waiting for. But I believe you've got one of the main parts there.
Yes, I thought I'd get you a fresh Rover grille and give the car a face to start off with.
Absolutely.
Let's just clip in here.
Clip it in.
So, MOT by the end of the day?
Of course.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
As you guys will all know by now, Liqui Moly has been an amazing sponsor of this restoration series, providing every single fluid that's gone into the car. So let's fill up the last couple of reservoirs to get this thing back on the road. In the last episode, we put in the engine oil and transmission fluid, so let's start with the coolant, Liqui Moly's KFS 12+. This stuff protects against frost, corrosion and overheating, and when mixed with the right ratio of water, ensures reliable vehicle performance all year round. And for the power steering, some ATF Top Tech. We have their SL6.4 fluid for the clutch and brakes. This stuff has a high boiling point and wet boiling point, ensuring safe braking even after the absorption of some moisture over an extended period of use. Liqui Moly has been an awesome sponsor of this series, so if you guys would like to see what products they can make for your car, click the link in the description below and get browsing. On top of all the standard fluids, they also produce a whole load of additives to give your engine a much needed refresh. So check them out in the link below. Restart montage. We're just whacking in the door card, and Mick, you found some proper British engineering.
Absolutely. If you look, there's an aperture there. That was the original door pull for the Rover 200.
So the previous generation.
The previous generation, and possibly Honda something.
Okay.
And when they revamped it, obviously for the Rover 25, they just cut another hole in it and left that one as it was.
If that doesn't scream Rover, I don't know what does.
Indeed.
just like that, the car is finished. With a fresh MOT, it's ready to hit the road. This car has come full circle. Starting its life fresh out the factory, it served its purpose. It got people from A to B. It brought many happy miles to its owners, including myself. And now it's ready to do it all again. Suddenly, it's 2012 again, and I'm a teenager. What a feeling it is getting back into this car and giving it a drive, and it feels awesome. I haven't grown since I was a teenager. I peaked when I was about 15, 16, but I feel enormous in this car. I feel like I'm nearly banging my head on the ceiling. The seat feels incredibly high, and the steering wheel, which is one thing I do remember, is, well, it almost feels like it's pointing to the ceiling, like you're driving a bus. This car is full of my teenage memories. It's full of firsts. The first time I drove a car of my own. The first time I flew the nest and drove to my university halls. The first time I drove myself to athletics practice at Meadowbank Stadium in Edinburgh. My first drive home for Christmas. This car brought some of the best days of my life. But at the same time, it also brought some of the worst days of my life. And that is a very small part of the decision to move this car on. Most of the memories I have in here are fantastic, but some of them aren't the nicest. So I think the best thing for this car is to give it a fresh start with someone new for an amazing cause. It has been a true fairy tale to have this car back in my life, to come across it in a crazy coincidence, to rescue it and get it back better than new. Mick and the lads have done an amazing job on this car. Now, I do want to get a really big number for this car so that we can get a really chunky donation to Scotty's Little Soldiers. So I'm gonna do a bit of an advert for the car. If you think about it, this is the successor to the Rover Metro, and right now, Metro prices are going insane. They've just gone into that future classic / classic car era now, and the prices are going crazy, and this is next. And what we've got here is a completely mint, low mileage one. It's only done 66,000, which for a Rover 25 is nothing. So if you fancy a mint, low mileage, Mad Ford restored Rover 25, get bidding. Or if you would rather just support the charity as much as possible, if it also means a lot to you, please also get bidding. I cannot wait to see the number we get for this car. So it's been great, but it's time to go. I've said it before and I'm gonna say it again. If you're watching this video less than a week from when it went live, this car is for sale. If you want a drive-try project car on your driveway, click the link in the description or the top comment and get bidding. All of the proceeds from the auction will go to a charity called Scotty's Little Soldiers that support kids and young adults that have lost a parent in the armed forces. And just to hammer home who you'll be supporting by bidding on this car, we've put together a little montage. Enjoy. Let's get bidding. I've been Mike, and don't forget to subscribe to Drive Tribe.